Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Part 2 of trying to start a YouTube channel, but this time I honestly think we're going to be way more successful. I have so much more time on my hands right now and I feel like a lot more serious about it. Like, I was serious about it last time, but I think I was a little intimidated. So this video is basically going to be everything I've crocheted so far that I still have, and some stuff I still have pictures of but I don't have it, and I'll try to include those where I can, if I can remember to. But I'm gonna really just do the stuff that I still have that I've crocheted, and it's inspired by those like what I made this year crochet videos. I've been seeing those for a couple years, but this year I saw so many and I just got really inspired by that. So I was like, I don't like the whole year thing is kind of intimidating, because this year I did a lot of commission work, because I made this dress for my sister for her birthday, trying to kind of like freehanding a design that she found on Instagram. And then like I had a bunch of people wanting me to make that same dress, so I was doing a lot of commissions during the summer. And so I made a couple things maybe at the beginning of this year. I don't even think I was, because I was working a lot. And then I made some stuff towards the end of this year, but there's not a lot that I have made that I like, that I'm really feels like my work, for one thing, because like making those dresses over and over, I just felt like I was copying. And also like things that I still have, because obviously those things are with the people and I didn't get pictures of all of them. So I wanted to just start off with this, and then hopefully next year I'll be way more organized and I'll have more projects to show for the entire year. And maybe I'll even do like what I made this month type of crochet thing, because I've been making a lot more lately. I've been a lot more inspired. So, well, maybe not this month, because you're gonna see a lot of stuff from this month, or January at least, because it's February just started, but you're gonna see a lot of the January stuff in this video. I learned how to crochet when I was like 9 or 10, but obviously there wasn't as much creativity in like the fiber arts, I guess you could say. Back then it was mostly just hats, scarves, and sweaters, at least from what I saw as a 9-year-old. Obviously I wasn't on social media or anything, but yeah, so I wasn't, you know, I kind of fell off of that. I was a kid, but probably a couple years ago, I think like 2022, I started back up again, seeing all the like creativity in it. Like I kept seeing more and more cool crochet stuff and knit stuff, so I picked crochet back up. Knitting is a little bit more intimidating for me. I feel like it's a little harder in my opinion, but I still like, I finally got over that fear too, so I'm trying to pick up knitting too, slowly but surely. I started trying to make a scarf. So this is my first knitting project back in as an adult, I guess you could say. I don't even remember anything I made knit when I was a kid, but this is my skinny scarf that I'm working on. I'm gonna go by category instead of chronologically, because that's a little overwhelming and it kind of like, yeah, it's a lot. So I'm just gonna do like smaller projects, hats, scarves, headbands, little bags. I also have a water bottle cover. I need to sneak over there into my pile of things over here. I have like 2 outfits. One is like a 3-piece set, I guess you could say, and then the other one is like a dress bathing suit cover thingy, and then I have a bunch of sweaters. So I'm gonna go in that order. And I also have 2 bigger projects that you can kind of see in the background, but hopefully not enough to spoil it. So I'm gonna start with my smaller projects. So I think the first hat that I made, well, actually I made some bucket hats and some balaclavas. So I'll try to include pictures of those right here. None of those I still have, because I'm not really a hat person. I was just practicing, and I saw that one balaclava that's like black and white was really popular, and so I made one of those, and then I tried to make it with a red and black with a different granny square pattern. I think it was like skulls. So I have that picture, and then I made a couple bucket hats. I made like a red and black one. I made some for Christmas that I don't have pictures of. And then this cat beanie was really popular, but I just made a black one because I was being simple, but you know, it's pretty cute. I'll probably get more wearage out of it now that I'm starting my lock journey. As you can see, my hair is not just a mess, it's a lock journey. Yeah, I'm excited to wear more of the beanies that I've made. So this is just a simple one, little cat beanie. The next thing I have, I think this was next in chronological order. I'm trying to keep the sections in chronological order, but I made this Kuromi shoulder bag. I even lined it with silk, and this was my first time trying to do a pixel grid, I'm pretty sure. And I found this on Pinterest. I think I have pictures of the pixel grid that I used, and I'll include it. But it came out wider than I expected because I kind of wanted this to be like a laptop bag, but it's kind of like, this is kind of like a sleepover bag. Like you could fit a bunch of stuff in here. Like it's pretty big. I haven't worn this a lot, and I don't know why, because it's really cute. And it's homemade, so it's like a flex, but I don't know, I don't wear it enough. I need to. If not, I'll probably try to sell this on Depop or something. Kind of continue with that, I made a little laptop sleeve because I realized that came out too big, so I really actually wanted a laptop sleeve. So I made this with just 2 big granny squares, and I try to fill it out with to the like length and width of the laptop and repeat on the other side. And I didn't want it to start slouching, but I didn't feel like I was intimidated by fabric lining, which I should have just fabric lined it, but I just made another layer of crochet inside, which has been fine. It's been sturdy enough, like it hasn't stretched out for real. And then I added a zipper. I think I just used a sewing machine for that, so it wasn't too bad. And then, let's see. I made these little bunny ears for my Halloween costume this year. Oh, kind of bent up. And I actually included wire just to make them extra sturdy because it was for Halloween. It's not for everyday wear. But yeah, it's just a little headband with bunny ears on it, and you can tie it in the back. So yeah, that was pretty cute. I added a little furry yarn around the edges. This is just regular acrylic, but put a little furry edges on the front part because that's all the furry yarn I had. Also, furry yarn is annoying to crochet with, like for like the whole project, so I didn't want to really do that. Maybe I lied about furry yarn being annoying because I like this yarn. This yarn is not bad to crochet with. I've actually made a whole set out of this in the next section. But these beanies, these next 4 are actually on my website that I have. I'm just gonna link it below because I don't remember if the domain is connected yet, but I think it's just kayamoon.com. But this is the bunny one, and then I have a bear one. This one I'm kind of like lukewarm on because I don't know, I'm scared it's gonna look like a monkey on some people, and I don't want to get canceled. But it's supposed to just be a cute little teddy bear. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but yeah, this one's like a hood. And then another cat beanie. This one is a little bit better because I actually added, like I sewed across this part so the ears will be more defined, and I also made it striped because I've been wanting to do that. I added a little fuzzy yarn. I made a frog beanie. I actually made one of these before for my cousin for Christmas in like a brighter green, but I kind of like the sage green or like the muted green, so I made this one for my website. Kind of inspired by like Karopi with the little mouth thingy. But yeah, those are all on my shop. And then this is a scarf with leftover granny squares from one of my bigger projects, which you'll see that later. But this is the most recent thing I've made because I've been wanting to make more scarves lately. But this is my only other scarf that I made other than the knit one that I showed in the beginning of the video. But yeah, I just stitched together a bunch of granny squares. These were all like scrap yarn that I was trying to get rid of, so I was making a big granny square project with like scrap yarn, trying to keep like somewhat a color scheme, but it still kind of has some variety because I was trying to get rid of a lot of like little tiny balls of yarn. Or I might do sweaters next. Actually. Let's do sweaters next. At first I was going for boleros because they seem pretty simple, and I think these boleros that I'm about to show are like one of my first projects starting crochet again. And this one was kind of a flop, I'm not gonna lie. The arms fit, right? But the back is way too wide, like the back is way too wide, so I can't really wear it like open. I wanted it to be like something that I could like wear like this and then tied up as well, but I can really only wear it tied up because when I tie it I kind of have to take a lot and slouch it in, I don't know if that makes sense, but I had kind of have to take a lot from like parts that weren't even supposed to be part of the straps and then tie it. And I've made it work before. It can look cute, but I think I'm just gonna give this to Goodwill soon because it's not my best work, honestly. This was like my first project back. It's not bad. It's not bad. And then I did another bolero because at the time I was working at AMC and our uniform was like black and red, and it was like a short sleeve button up, but I would get cold in there a lot because it's a movie theater. So I wanted something that I could put under my shirt, which a lot of times I'll just put hoodies under, or like smaller hoodies. But for this, I wanted to like make a bolero just to cover my arms, so I wouldn't have the whole hoodie and be hot, but I wouldn't be cold because my arms would be covered. So that's basically what this was for. Okay, so as you can see, it's very fitted. I really wanted something that was gonna be just like fitted, and basically just like mesh sleeves to go with my uniform. I've worn this outside of work though, and it's been really cute. I've styled it before because I don't know, it's just something you can like put with like a cute like tank top, or like I have it with a tube top right now. I don't know how cute this looks though because the red and red don't. I've worn it with black and it looked better, but yeah, I think this is really cute. And it's like nice to like layer with like summer outfits or spring outfits. So this one was not a flop. This one was cute. This one's cute. Let's also have a moment to acknowledge like the plushies that I made this year for Christmas for my family. So let's show that. Let's show you know, this one and this one and this one and that one and that one. Yeah, let's do that. And then boom. Forgot in the small projects to mention this water bottle cover that I made, and I got a lot of compliments on this when I was using it. I like the colors a lot. It looks raggedy now. I have better pictures of it that I'll include, but yeah, this is really cute. I don't use this water bottle anymore, but when I was, it was very cute, and I got a lot of compliments, and everybody wanted a water bottle cover. I thought about putting it on my website, but I think making water bottle covers is kind of intimidating because water bottles are all sized differently, and I think I would have to add some kind of like zipper so it'd be adjustable to take on and off and wash, because that one's mine, so I could just like pull it off. I don't care if it gets saggy, like I'll just wash it, put it in the wash machine and pop it back on, and that's fine for me. But I made one for my mom, and she was like, how do I wash it, blah blah blah, and I don't want to have to, like, if it's a customer you have to have a higher standard. So I don't know if I do water bottle covers, it's gonna have to be in specific sizes, and I'll have to add some kind of like either like zipper or like some kind of tie on the top so it can be like looser, but you can untie it and open it and then wash it. But I don't know about that. So this is one of my earlier sweaters as well. It's a pretty simple pattern. It's just like, if you look up crochet cardigan tutorial on YouTube, you are likely to find many videos showing you how to make this. It's basically like two big granny squares, except they're not squares, they're more like hexagons because they have 6 sides. And you fold them in half, they make an L shape, and you kind of get like your half of your sleeve, and you get like this part, because you can see that L forming right there. And then you kind of just extend the sleeves and extend the bottom to whatever you want. I made my sleeves a little longer because I wanted to be able to wear it. I'll show you in a second. I made my sleeves a little longer because I wanted to have like, I want to be able to wear it like this, which is really cute. Or if I have the cuff so that if I want to just pull it up, I can just be like this. So, and then they can have this nice little poof on the end. So I get a lot of compliments on this sweater when I wear it. It's very wearable. I wear this a lot. It's one of my projects that I actually wear. Because I think the colors are cute. The buttons match. It just came out pretty good. Like it's simple, but it's a good like little cardigan. Wear to a little cafe or something. Easy to style, cute to layer. Like it's just cute, and it's a good beginner project if you want to make a sweater, but you're like intimidated by the sweaters because you don't want to sew stuff. You really don't have to sew nothing for this, except for like the buttons, but like most of it is just crocheting stuff together and then like extending it, because yeah, you'll figure it out when you do it, but you don't really have to sew for this. It's just purely crochet. And it's not too hard because it's basically like big granny squares. The pattern is pretty easy. So yeah, I would recommend if you're a beginner to make this. I think the next one that I made was this one. And this is inspired by a YouTuber called Ixokun. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm gonna link her channel because she has inspired a couple of my projects. I think it's just this one and another one, but I really like her videos. They're really cool. She she does a lot of like crochet from like movies and TV shows, and she'll try to recreate stuff. Some stuff is like actually knit and crochet from the TV shows, and then other stuff is just outfits and she'll just make a crochet version. But I think that's really cool, and her videos are really calming and peaceful, so would recommend. But she had a Marceline sweater on her channel. She was trying to make Marceline's cat sweater, and she made a better replica than mine. Mine isn't exact. Mine is like Marceline inspired, Marceline in spirit. But I kind of used a mix of that pattern that she made, the Marceline one, and like she made another one that was a star sweater, and I wanted a star, so I made a star, and I made mine in red and black instead of gray and red. Yeah. And I wanted it to be cropped. I think she made hers cropped too, but I also wanted the sleeves to be like exaggeratingly slouchy, so this is why it looks like this, because it was on purpose. But I still did the cuffs just in case functionality, you know, you want to be able to use your hands. So you can wear it like slouchy like this, which I think is really cute, or you can like, I mean, you wouldn't really wear it like this, but you know, wear it like that. And I try to make a little cropped, a little baggy, a little loose. So I think this is really cute. I don't wear it as much as I should because it's really cute, but I just don't wear it as much as I should. I don't know why. I think it's the colors. I've worn it on Halloween actually, though, one of the Halloweens when I was Marceline. So really cute. I'm proud of this one. The star is a little wonky, but hey, this is only my second pixel grid. Pixel grids, I want to do more of those actually because I only have 2 projects with pixel grids, but yeah, they're a little tricky because you have to keep switching colors so much and like weaving in a lot of ends, which isn't that fun. The next one is actually a little more of my creativity coming out because it's like a mix of freehand and inspiration from other channels. But I have actually a shirt like this, and I'm sure that inspired the shape of it. But it's like a little cropped cardigan, and you just tie it in the front. It's kind of like that bolero actually from the beginning of the video. So this is like a recreation of that, but not a flop. This is actually really cute, and I wear this a lot. I love the colors. Like, I love this yarn. Like I use this type of yarn, at least, like the loops and threads. It says acrylic yarn, but it's not like acrylic yarn. It's like more silky, if that makes sense. I don't know what it's called. I'm new. There's a crochet flower pattern that they have all over YouTube that I kept seeing. I actually made another project with this and it was a fail, but I just used it for the sleeves for this project, and that was a lot easier because this can get really tricky, especially with trying to keep your measurements to your body. So I think it was a lot easier to do this for this sweater and just for the sleeves than to try to do it for a whole sweater, because the one I saw at first was like a whole sweater, and it was just like an over the head sweater, and the whole thing was in this flower pattern, and I messed up and it fit weird and I didn't like it, so I unraveled it. But this one I just used it for the sleeves, and I made this cute little shape that's really cute to layer with your outfits because you can still show off your shirt under, and you can show off like your boobs if you're trying to be cute. But yeah, it's like very cute to layer, and I like this a lot. You can show off your necklaces still, but you still have warmth, you know. I've worn this with a corset before too. It was really cute. But yeah, this is one of my favorites, and it's also one that I actually put more of my creativity into because I kind of made a design myself. So I really love this one. This is a really funky one. This is a lot of my creativity actually. This is like fully free-handed. I've also never seen anybody do anything like this. But I love moss. I love moss, right? I made a moss rug. You'll see that later. This is a moss sweater. So it's kind of, I wanted it to be baggy. I want it to be oversized. I still need to put buttons on this. That's like the reason why I think I haven't worn this enough, also the fact that it's so funky and hard to style, and like I would have to be in the right environment to feel comfortable wearing this. But yeah, it's just gotta have like these little tufts of fuzziness. It's kind of inspired by that moss rug because I've seen somebody else do that moss rug. Like the moss rug that I made is kind of inspired by somebody else, but excuse me, I've never seen anybody do a moss sweater with these little tufts. So I tried to recreate that with this. But yeah, and then I did like a big glam diva collar with the moss. It's really just yarn that I pulled it through and I just tied it individually. Like it takes a minute, but after doing the moss rug, because I did the moss rug the same way, and it was like, you'll see the rug, but doing that was so tedious and took so long, I got used to doing it. So once I did the sweater and just added these on, it was way quicker, way easier. But yeah, this is pretty cute. I look forward to wearing this more once I actually make myself add the buttons in. My next one is pretty simple. I saw my friend wearing a oversized, off the shoulder, kind of loose, kind of see-through but not really sweater with like a little tank top under, and I thought that was so cute. I thought it would be cute for so many different outfits. So I went home real quick and I recreated it, and it's not that crazy. It's pretty basic. Like you could probably find this a lot of places, but I think I did exactly what I wanted. Like it's very slouchy, it's very loose. It's kind of breathable. I love the colors that I use, and I made it off the shoulder, but it doesn't fall off my shoulders in a way that's uncomfortable. So yeah, I love this so much, and I love this kind of yarn, as I said. I kind of wanted to make another one of those crop cardigans in like this color or another one of the colors of that yarn, but still haven't got to it. I want to make more little cardigans soon too. But yeah, I think that's the end of the sweaters. Next I'm gonna do the outfits, and I'm gonna have to change for that, so I'll be back. So to the outfits. This is a crochet bathing suit cover up thing. It's pretty cute, it fits pretty well. I wish that I did different colors. I think the white is cute, but the blue is kind of just, it's oceany, but it's not very me. I wish I did it in like a green or maybe black, or just something more complementary to like my bathing suits, but I still think it came out pretty cute. I'm probably gonna sell this on Depop soon though. But yeah, it was pretty cute for the era, for the little Miami trip that I went on. This outfit is one of my favorite projects that I've ever done. It is a little hot girl summer, like, let's not lie. This is like a club rave type fit, but I've actually worn this to a rave with, I just wore the top and the bunny ears though with like some dark denim shorts and like some cute boots, and it was so cute. I have no pictures of it, sadly, but this is so cute. I got inspired for the sleeves and like this kind of like these spaces with just like it's kind of open and like the ribbons being tied through it from this one creator. I found her on Instagram. I don't know if she has a YouTube, but I will put pictures, screenshots of her Instagram so you can like support her. But I also kind of still use that same, as you can see, I love this little style of sweater with like the droopy sleeves and like the crop and the tie in the front. I wish I made this a little longer, like the red one, the reddish fallish looking one, just so it could be more wearable, because I can't really wear it. Like that's why I have this cute little top under here. You can't wear the wellies on its own unless you just don't. I don't judge. Like I've worn it with just, when I wore it to the rave, I didn't wear much under it, but it's not very wearable outside of that. And I wish I could wear this with more like casual outfits. I probably can. I could just have to wear a shirt under it. I think I'm just intimidated by the fuzzy pinkness of it, because like I said, I get, even though it's more like a purple, but I get intimidated by very feminine things. But this is so cute. And yeah, I just love this so much. I made little matching bunny ears, and yeah, the skirt's pretty simple, but yeah, I love all the like ribbon details, and I really love how this came out. Like it's one of my favorites. Okay, so next we have our larger projects. I decided to call them home decor projects because that's really what they are, home decor. This is not necessarily crochet. This is the moss rug. It has this puffball that just fell off like the last time I filmed this, which was only a couple days ago, which is sad. It is difficult to wash because that happens. The puffballs get really heavy in the washing machine and then like they try to fall off and I have to reattach them. That's only happened a couple times. I don't have the energy to put back on that one that just fell off though, so I'm probably gonna leave it off. I think I have better pictures of this when it was first made. It's pretty dirty right now, that's why you see crumbs falling. But yeah, I think this is so cute. Like this cute little rug. Like I'm not even a rug person for real, but it's nice to have a small rug just to like, you know, have. I don't like big giant rugs because I like having hardwood floors and like I have a rolling chair, so I like to move. But yeah, this is like a little foot rug, like just a little, and it's pretty soft too, like it feels good on the feet, so that was a plus. I love that project, even though that project took forever and I will never do that again, at least not that way. I know there's better techniques for making rugs. That one I actually like hand put each yarn through the hole and tied it for every single little piece of that rug until it looked full. That was stupid. That was incredibly stupid. Anyway, next project is this crochet quilt thing. I use this every night when I go to sleep. I sleep with this every night. It hasn't done me wrong yet. I don't wash it any special way. I just put it in the washing machine. And yeah, it's pretty cute. It's pretty nice. It was also inspired by that same YouTube creator that inspired the Marceline-ish sweater, and she was trying to do the blanket from Euphoria, which is basically this blanket but with, I think they had like orange and yellow type flowers instead of purple and pink and blue. But at the time I was a huge Kuromi stan, and I still love Kuromi, but everybody else loving Kuromi kind of ruined Kuromi for me, not gonna lie. But I still like the color scheme and I still think this is a very cute blanket. So yeah, I kind of took her idea for like the granny square blanket, which is not that crazy because it's a very simple granny square, just flowers. But and then I just made it in the colors that I wanted. So love this. It's nice and warm. I just have to like put a sheet under it and then it's warm enough. My last project, one of my other favorite projects, is that scrap yarn project that I was talking about when I was talking about the scarf, where I just made a bunch of granny squares with scrap yarn. And this chair was like a pleather chair. It was brown. It was peeling a lot. I probably have a picture. I think I have a picture of how it was peeling because I showed like progress pictures of when I was making this, and like the top was peeling, the sides were peeling. So I basically just covered it all up. Like I made a bottom panel. I thought I was gonna be able to wrap the bottom panel around the bottom and just stitch it together, kind of how I did with this. Cause I took a bunch of granny squares, make a long rectangle. I made a long rectangle and I just basically like crocheted it together under here from the outside. And I just stuck it through this little, cause there's like a little slit right there where you can stick it through, and I just tucked it. And yeah, but this bottom part I had to actually like sew under here and around here, like with just a regular needle. And I had to do the same with these like arm ones, but the sewing actually wasn't that hard. It wasn't too hard, and it's sturdy. It's on there like and it's really soft. It's nice to sit in. Like, love this. This is another one of my favorites. That is all the crochet projects that I have still with me today. I've had them separated from everything else in my closet just to do this video. So I think I got everything. But yeah, that's just me, basically me showing off my crochet skills and like what I've accomplished so far with the skill, and just to show you guys kind of like where I'm coming from, where I'm starting, and hopefully I can continue to document my craft better, as well as like as I'm learning new crafts as like knitting, I can document that better. I still want to make thrift haul and like thrift alteration videos and more sewing videos. Probably not gonna go thrifting for a while because I just went thrifting and got a bunch of stuff. But I will try to document the sewing projects that I have for them, because a lot of the stuff I need to make into other stuff or like alter. So I'll try to show more of sewing as I'm learning sewing more, because I'm not like a no sewing guru or nothing. Like, I can't really make like patterns from scratch or anything. I've altered clothes to make other clothes. Like, I've taken the fabric from some clothes and making other clothes, but it's not structured. There's no pattern. Like, I'm just like I'm kind of just winging it. And then I've also like made clothes fit better, which is pretty easy. But yeah, that's as far as my knowledge for sewing and the sewing machine. But I want to get better with that. I want to do it more too. Like, I don't even mind not knowing how to do patterns, but I want to do more of it, because I'll literally buy stuff from the thrift store and be like, oh, I can make this into something else. I like the fabric of this. And then it will just sit in my closet. So I don't want to do that anymore. I want to actually finish those projects. And I do finish them. It's just very slow, because I'll be thinking about other things. But no, this year we're gonna do that, and we're gonna show you guys, and we're gonna have fun together. And yeah, I look forward to continuing this channel and just like documenting more of this and having fun with it. And I hope you guys are along for the ride. I'm quite excited.